It's the story you'll only see on 7 News. We're bringing you inside the once-in-a-generation project in our own backyard, the future home of the Buffalo Bills. You're watching our crew drive through what will be the Bills' entrance into the new Highmark Stadium, one of 2 entrance tunnels into the new facilities, giving new meaning to all the renderings and the pictures we've been looking at for years now, that one day this will become something like this. Good evening once again. I'm joining you live from right across the street from the construction site of the new Highmark Stadium, where I spent most of the day today. Tomorrow will mark 1 year since crews broke ground on this massive project, and we learned today the hope is to have this new stadium ready to go by July 1st of 2026. Now, a big takeaway from our tour today, from this project as well, is this is moving very, very quickly, very fast. You can see the progress just within the last couple of months. This is drone video the team shot in April. Some of the steel in place, the lower bowl, also, as you can see, taking shape in April. Jump a few weeks ahead and the team sharing these photos from the site in May. You can see more of the steel support, the skeleton beams in place there. It was a big month as well for the new stadium's foundation as the final concrete pour went in on May 31st. And that brings us to today, where I got an exclusive tour of this massive site with the man overseeing it, the head of Erie County Stadium Corporation. We talked workforce, the progress so far, and the work that's left to do. Much of this conversation taking place right in the pit near the future 50-yard line. Now, before I take you inside, I know a lot of people have been keeping track of all the costs associated with this. If you remember, when this project was announced, the price tag was $1.4 billion. Taxpayers putting up more than half at $850 million. The Bills and owner Terry Pegula committing the remaining $550 million. As of August, this project was $300 million over budget, but the Pegulas and the Bills are responsible for any overruns of the new stadium. So, to hopefully help you picture what game day will eventually look like here in Orchard Park for future generations, come along with me. Let me take you inside the construction zone here for the new Highmark Stadium.
It's really surprising to see how much has been done.
We've seen the renderings and the drone shots, but to get an up-close look at a once-in-a-generation project was something to behold. To mark 1 year since the groundbreaking, 7 News was invited for an exclusive tour of the construction site of the new Highmark Stadium with Stephen Rinaldi, the president of the Erie County Stadium Corporation. Where are we standing right now?
We're standing pretty close to the 50-yard line down here on the floor of the new stadium. A year ago, we were scratching topsoil in the same location, right? We've excavated, we've cleaned out this bowl to where we are down on the field. We've got concrete poured. All the foundations were finished up last week. And of course, steel's been going up for a while, but obviously making a pretty big impact on that as well.
Are we where we should be for 1 year?
We are, yeah. We just had an update with the Bills last week as far as schedule, and they're very comfortable where we're at.
You look out here, it's almost like an ant farm with how many people, construction workers are here. How many people are on the job on a daily basis?
Yeah, so we're up to about 450 people a day currently. That's expected to balloon up to close to 1,500 in the coming months. So multiple trades out here. There's men and women working all over this site every day.
And it's that workforce that has made incredible progress over the last 12 months. Rinaldi tells me the foundation work, which included 2,000 trucks full of concrete, wrapped up just last week, clearing the way for the more than 19,000 pieces of steel that are already reaching to the sky. How tall is this going to be when it's completed?
It's going to be a few hundred feet, and it'll be about double what you see out here today.
One thing you notice just standing right here is how close the seats seem to be to the field. That's intentional.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and it's not just that first row of seats that you feel. The stadium's been designed to be stacked up to bring those upper seats even closer. People are really going to feel that they're on top of the field no matter what seat you're in. Up here, this is the mezzanine level, looking out on what will be the north end zone for the Buffalo Bills. Construction going on here in the pit all around me. Over here to the right, what's being constructed is what's being called the party deck, where fans will be able to congregate, look out over the field, and enjoy the game right here. There's a really lot of nice offerings between the different club seats. To put that together with a club and its own bar and its own specialty area, I think that's a really unique offering that fans are going to hopefully be interested in. And as the stadium project pushes ahead, Rinaldi says it's rewarding to see not only the new home of the Bills, but what he believes will be a new community gathering space take shape. I know in talking with the governor, when she was talking about getting involved in this project and how much the state was going to invest, I know this is what she had in mind, right? thousands of folks out here working, men and women, building this new stadium for the Buffalo Bills.
It's a massive project, and to give you an idea of the scale here, how tall this is going to be, you see the yellow crane behind me, that knuckle kind of turning right there? That's how tall this steel structure is going to go up when it's all completed. A lot of fun facts that we learn, interesting things to pass along. Just to name a couple, when all is said and done, there will be about 24,000 tons of steel involved in this new facility. That's enough to build 3 Eiffel Towers. Also, crews have poured 18,000 cubic yards of concrete. That was brought in with 2,000 truckloads of concrete. And this new Bills Stadium may not only be the only new addition to One Bills Drive over the next couple of years. As we reported, a portion of the team is up for sale, with Terry Pegula open to adding a, quote, minority stake owner. No matter what ownership looks like here when the new stadium opens, the team has an agreement with Erie County to play here through the entire 30-year lease. If the team violates that contract, the Pegulas would have to repay the taxpayers' portion of construction costs. So, 1 year down, 2 years to go when it comes to the construction of the new Highmark Stadium. Again, the goal is to have this state-of-the-art facility ready to go by July 1st of 2026. That's just ahead of the 2026 regular NFL season. By all accounts from our tour here today, this massive project is on schedule, and the hard-working crews here on the ground putting in long hours are really working hard to turn this once vision into a reality here in Orchard Park. Reporting live from Orchard Park tonight, I'm Jeff Russo outside the construction site of the new Highmark Stadium. Let's send it back to Leah in the studio.
So great to see all of that progress already, Jeff. Thank you so much.